Hey y'all, it's Wendy Wisdom coming to you with my perspective on the comedian Monique and her son's response to one another. So, I will say that I definitely encourage all adult children to be courageous enough to speak your truth. I love that Shalon spoke his truth in a respectful way to Monique. But I will say that Shalon, I love your quote. Standing in your truth doesn't make you noble. That's a whole bar. That's a whole word. That needs to go into the Bible right along with honor your parents and your days should be long. But we're not gonna go there right now. I love that he acknowledged and thanked Monique for being a good provider, but he was very clear that outside of that, he did not feel that she demonstrated or act like she had a desire to be motherly to him or nurturing. He just did not get that from her. And so, I'm sure there's a lot of hurt between the two of them. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So he stated that there's no desire on either end because faith without works is dead. Monique is saying on an interview on Club Shay Shay, she's prayed about having a relationship or the universe fixing it, but she has not demonstrated to her son, Shalon, that she really desires to have a relationship with him. Now, I will say, Monique, I'm a little concerned because in your response to your son today, who you've been estranged from for 3 years, according to Sydney, your husband, you didn't have much to say today. And I'm like, this is not the same Monique that was just on Club Shay Shay. Poor Shannon couldn't get out a word in some parts of the interview because you were rapid fire. You had a response for everything. But to respond to your son, who you had, okay, you did not have a lot to say. And when you did speak, Monique, I was just like, why is it giving me I'm being gaslit? It's giving me bullcrap. It's giving me maybe Shalon is telling the truth about most of what he's saying. And then I thought to myself, this is not the same Monique who has been on every platform for the last however many years telling her truth about Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey not publicly apologizing or acknowledging the wrong they've done to her, okay? She even has an audio of Tyler Perry admitting, whatever. But I'm like, to me, let's just consider, what if God or the universe is trying to teach you a thing or two through your relationship or lack thereof with your son? Because I can't imagine that Monique doesn't see this. You're begging strangers. Tyler Perry and Oprah don't owe you nothing. Their lack of response to you the way you want it demonstrates to me that they don't believe they owe you much of anything, okay? My perspective. My thing is this. How can you be so focused on people who are not blood related to you making it right, and you're not making it right with your own child, your adult child, the child that you chose to have? Are y'all feeling where I'm coming from? Until you do right by your kids, this for all parents, until you do right. Now, there's some situations where it's just best to not even have a relationship with the adult child and their parent. I get that. But I'm just a little taken aback by Monique's response today. It just has me looking at things very different. Very different. And so, that's just that. I'm a little disappointed. The last thing I would say is to the adult children who can relate to Shalon, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. I am you. And the thing is that I just want you to know that sometimes you have to heal and continue to do the work over and over and over again without the benefit of mending that relationship. And also be clear about what it is that you want, because sometimes we are asking for things we may not be ready for. Because what would you do, Shalon, if Monique said, you know what, you're right. I never had a desire to be your mother. I didn't know how to. I wasn't in that space of mind. when you was growing up, I was focused on being famous and making a better life for us. And just as you got older, I found it easier to move on and have other kids with my husband. Let's just say if she said that, why would you want to hear that? You think you broken by your past experiences with your mother? I think that her confirming that, I don't think that would help you at all. That's just my opinion. And working with children and families for many years, sometimes we ask our parents for things we're not ready for. Okay? So just be clear about what you want. Be willing to get your healing and your freedom without the benefit of those who have broken us. Look for the lessons and the blessings of all the challenges that come in your relationships and life experiences. A lot of times our parents did what they could with what they had. And if you're an adult and your parent has given you money or any type of resources or support after the age of 18, consider yourself blessed. Consider it a blessing because they technically don't have to, okay? So, again, guys, what are your thoughts on this? This is my perspective, not judging anybody in the situation. I have an opinion. It's on a public platform. And if it comes across my desk, I just might speak on it. Anyway, y'all, love y'all. Bye.